Ugh, I've got to thinking. Mr. Bond. Perfect. We've got Gizmo in shot. He can distract you while I'm talking shit. But I was thinking about in my last vid when I mentioned the penguin. I was introduced to the penguin quite loudly. Was told that she was on this girl's top, and I instantly said, "Is it a boy or a girl penguin?" I thought it was a girl that had a pink top hat and a pink scarf on. And she affirmed for me that it was indeed a girl. And I asked her name, and she didn't know. And I'm not even fucking about. I says, "Hello, Mrs. Penguin. I'm Mikey. What's your name?" And this fucking penguin spoke back to me and said, "My name's Bunny Rabbit." Not even fucking about. I heard it clear as day. So did she. Right. Later that day, I was walking through a car park and I saw a little kid had his face painted. And I was like, "What have you been painted as?" I just said it. But as soon as I saw him, I said, "What have you been painted as?" And he's like, "Dragon." And his mum just looked at me and just went, "Are you scared of dragons?" Like that. And I went, "Ah." I got chased around the car park by a little toddler on one of them cars. I got run over by a dragon in a car park. And like, that's just instant and natural and fucking easy to me. And it's a pain in the ass when I'm with people because I keep, for fuck's sake, you have to keep stopping and talking to everyone. Because I kind of do, I'm afraid. My impulsivity just makes me blurt shit out. And it just lands so fucking often very well. And I make people smile. And it's a reason to feel good about myself. And it made me just think, I should be a clown. I should be a clown. But the problem with the statement, let's just explore some statements, right? Well, actually, no, let's not explore some statements. When I look at a clown, right? Look at clowns in general, right? Quite a few people are scared of them. Some people find them strange and quite creepy. The more liberated or the darker souls find me a bit weirdly sexy. And a lot of people find me fucking hilarious. I'm a clown. I am a clown. But now let's look at the statements of being a clown. It's like, my boyfriend's a clown. My husband's a clown. My dad's a clown. Shut the fuck up or I'll get my clown to beat you up. Well, in these situations, I always ask a clown. And you can sort of quite easily see how someone with a natural personality of a clown doesn't always fit. It's a niche role, isn't it, really, the clown?
As we explore the sociological impact of the clown personality in the wider community, we soon see that there are major discrepancies or anomalies in any harmonious relations.
I don't fit. I don't fit as many roles. It doesn't work. Mikey doesn't work as a lot of things. And I know that's the sort of shit that sounds really fucking pathetic and everyone would disagree and go, "Oh, don't put yourself." It's like, no, everyone needs to stop a minute. Everyone needs to fucking stop a minute. It's a valid feeling. Any human being would feel the same, given the same circumstances, with the same responses to circumstance, the same pathway, because that's what fucking happens. That's what fucking happens. And it's allowed to fucking suck. Start where you fucking are. Start where you fucking are. And, you know, let me fucking start where I am then. Let me fucking start where I am. Because, you know, so many people will not say things that are real. Statements such as, "I feel fucking pathetic," or "I feel like no one fucking would ever love me," and that sort of shit. It's fucking real when you're feeling it. And just because objectively it sounds ridiculous because you're looking at potential. I think that's what people do. They look at the potential of a person and think, "But you've got so much going for you." And it's like, so they just don't understand why that person would feel lonely or unaccepted or whatever. Just because you don't understand it doesn't mean it's not fucking happening. This is why so many people stay silent. It's why so many people suffer on their own, because they need to say shit like that and have it fucking heard. Because it's real. It's real. It might not be real to you if you look at it objectively, but it is real. So that's my character as the clown, and it's a mixed bag. But it's like, it is a fucking great deal of my personality. Is quite, there's clown DNA in this blood, for sure. There has to be. But I wouldn't want to be an actual clown with like the wig and the nose and all that fucking shit. It's not funny. Like slapstick can be funny when it's done ingeniously. Physical comedy, yeah, falling over hilariously. Dennis Pennis could fucking do that. Let me fucking tell you, that dude knew how to fall over. Oh my god. There's a bit of footage of him going in Hollywood, going, everyone around here wants to get attention. This is how you get attention, and he fucking launches himself into a fucking bike rack and clangs his head on it, but it was something like that. He just legs it down the street and falls over. That's fucking hilarious, because he totally, like, it totally fucking worked. People are like, oh my god. That's funny, but like, that's not being a clown. That's just visual comedy. But like, I can't be a clown all the time, but I kind of almost am. I'm a natural clown. We see here the clown in its natural habitat, stroking its pussy. But I do need to temper my clown. This is my connection to my mental health recovery journey. Is I already need to be watchful about trying to make fucking friends when I'm there. I'm not fucking interested. Sorry. Because if I make friends when I'm there, I will end up with people like me who need fixing all around me. And I will start to become a clown. And also, I don't want to be exposed to, I know it won't be everyone there, but there will be souls there who come with a fucking attitude of hopelessness or helplessness, which is not their fault, and it's where they're at, and I can't judge them for it. But I can't be around it. I can't fucking be around it. And if I become the clown, I will start asking about in the fucking lessons. It will feel like lessons. It will feel like school, and I will go back into disruptive fucking whatever, and I will start tuning out and all that. I need to be focused. I need to come with a folder with like all the weeks marked out with tabs. This is a rolling program. I know the names of them. I can put tabs down for each one and put the things in each. I'm going to come prepared, because literally just for the subliminal effect of it. Even if you on the surface look at it, oh, for God's sake, of course, that's obvious, but because when that guy explained the graph to me and said about the severe personality disorder level, he said this is the times when you can't help it, and when it can't be reasoned with. This is when it can't be reasoned with, and that's when you start shouting because people are trying to reason with you and it doesn't make sense to you. And it's not that I'm being arrogant, single-minded. It's that I can't conceptualize it, but it's coming across as that kind of shit. So I'm thinking, well, yeah, so how can you then reason with it? I can sit there and reason. You know, when you have a guy who says to you, there's nothing I can bring to this room that you won't be able to feed back to me or haven't heard of before. He got the measure of me after a few weeks. He said that because he knew I just started talking with experience about things and talking with a sort of fluidity about these kinds of issues and how things manifest and what sort of psychologically is going on. And so a clinical psychologist says there's nothing I can bring to this room that you haven't heard of, pretty much. I was like, oh, okay. And that's when everything went in a different direction, and that's kind of how I ended up here. Because we were just looking at me behaviourally and how I was integrating or not integrating in stark, staringly obvious and harmful and fucking disruptive ways. Not just your usual day-to-day, everyone's got their uniqueness, we all don't fit in really, and we're all on the spectrum, aren't we? And we're all a little bit personality disordered. No. When it's actual, when it's real, when it fucking really happens. So that's like, you know, I could bring that attitude with me, is what I'm saying. And I could be the clown. I could start to be the clown again. Because it's my natural format. And I would need to avoid that shit. I need to avoid that shit. I'm wondering if I should say it or not. I'm going to think before I should say it. But I've this morning mildly rejigged some of my plans that it's part of my pathway, and I'm starting to see a clearer pathway again for getting myself out of this shit. Like externally, some of my what I call my external, my habitatual, environmental surroundings. I've just actually realised this fucking little legend, he's just curled up with his back on my leg now, and he's happy and he's purring. He literally gave up his chair for me, didn't he? I've only just noticed that. He literally gave up his chair for me. I purposefully leaned alongside him so I wasn't on his space. That's why I was further back. And then he came to join me. He would rather sit on me. And I'm gonna say it's because he knew I was making a video as well. He learns everyone else's routines. That's why that's why he's a little sneakity. He is a little sneakity, this one. He learns shit. He learns when people aren't going to be in rooms, and then he goes in there and that kind of stuff. But this, I think, is part of his learning. You're a good boy. Anyway, yeah, I need to learn to be mindful. And I need to start now. It's like it starts in January, but that's like 2 or 3 weeks away. I need to start preparing my head now. That's what I want to do. I wonder if this one is going to be the cover shot, because so many of my cover shots are me pointing at my head.